morning, friends, and welcome back to Mornings with Mandrid. And I'm back with another episode of Mornings with Mandrid. Welcome back, guys. It's been a long 2 weeks since my last Mornings with Mandrid was up, and it's been a truly great 2 weeks. For those who don't know, here in Australia, their government is slowly lifting the quarantine restrictions bit by bit. It started with 2 adults allowed to visit households, and now I think we're at 5 people can visit households and 10 people can gather outside. It's different regardless which state, but it's been a really uplifting time for all of us who have been struggling with quarantine. So what did I do in these past 2 weeks? I was blessed. Last week I was able to have my confession. I was able to attend mass 3 times. Also, in these 2 weeks since I've been gone, I've been able to celebrate my brother's birthday. It was his 18th birthday on Saturday, so happy birthday, Mercedon. Quick shout out to him. I've also been able to go out, whether that be shopping or even just catch up with friends. It's been crazy or very interesting, to say the least. As the restrictions are being lifted and we're slowly allowed to go out, you think that things will slowly come back to normal. But that's the thing that I've been pondering on this past 2 weeks, and that is, what is the new normal? You know, when I've been going out these past 2 weeks, that's been the question running through my head as I walk in the shopping centers, as I have catch-ups at a cafe. Things feel normal, but they're not. And that's why I call it a new normal. When you're walking around the shop, there's people there, but it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel like before the virus. Sometimes it just feels like we're in a movie, you know? You watch this time and time again on TV series, in movies, but now we're living it. And you know, like I said, I've been able to go to mass, and I've come back to my reflection during Easter. If you remember, during Easter, I shared how I felt like I was being immersed in the Gospels. I felt like I was being one of the disciples. But I didn't realize that that reflection continues till now. And once again, I find myself immersed in the scriptures, because I believe that the disciples as well asked that question at this time. You know, when Jesus died, they were probably like, what do we do now? Jesus is gone, etc., etc. And then when he rose again, there was probably some hope in them, like, oh, he's back. But then from his resurrection, definitely, I think they were asking the question, what's our new normal now? Because things weren't the same. So much has happened that it changed the way they lived. And yeah, I believe they asked that question too. What is the new normal? You know, it keeps going. And for us that know, I mean, in the time they didn't know, but they reached Pentecost. And then once Pentecost happens, it's like everything was lifted, and then the new normal, they go crazy. They go full send into being apostles. And so that leads me to my reflection for today, or my thing I wanted to share with you is, what is the new normal? We're coming to a new normal. The restrictions are slowly being lifted. Well, here in Australia at least. So that's the first part. I want to hear what you guys think the new normal will be like, will look like. So comment it below, send me a message, or just share it, because I want to know what people think and what they see happening. But my second question is, as we gear towards this new normal, just like the disciples were gearing towards Pentecost and their new normal, will you become an apostle? As we gear towards the new normal, the call now is to become an apostle, from being a disciple to being an apostle. And so that's my challenge to you. As we slowly come out of quarantine, as we start to have our new normal, will you choose to stay a disciple, or will you choose to be an apostle, to receive the Holy Spirit and go full send and be sent out? Thanks for watching again. I hope that you guys have a great week ahead. Next week, I get to celebrate 1 year as a full-time pastoral worker, so I may or may not have something special for you. You just have to tune in next time to find out. But for now, God bless, take care, see you next week.